Literacy Environment at Sunset View Elementary School. I'm in the second grade class, and these are the rules that they at the beginning of the year came up with as a class. My mentor teacher said that he had the first three were rules that he came up with, and then he had them work together. It's interesting to watch them, and they know what they're expected to do, and they know what they're expected to do if they don't follow the rules. They've been trained really well, and the expectations are very high, and they follow them very, very well. This is the students' display of writing. It's called the Wall of Wonderful Work. Each child has a clothespin with their name on it, and it makes it easy for my teacher to swap writings that they do in and out. It covers the whole wall, although you can't see it, and they spend a lot of time on writing. They spend a lot of time the first day. They're doing a graphic organizer, and then the next day they're doing a rough draft, and then we have them check it, and he makes sure that the spelling and the punctuation is all correct, and then they're able to publish it. So they put a lot of work into this, and I like how it's displayed across the whole board. The next slide is the library in the classroom. This is not how I would normally do a library. All the books are just in bins, as you can see, and they're easily accessible to the children. But to the right of this is a room that, if it were my classroom, it's empty. The room is empty with a few things in it, but I would put the books in there and maybe on shelves and a comfortable place to sit that is inviting to the children. But as you can see on top of this, there is a bucket of lined paper, which is accessible to the children if they need to write. There's not really centers in the classroom, but they are able to go back and look at books during free reading time, and they're able to use that paper. But again, this is not really the way that I would do a library. The next slide is their word wall. They have Provo District they're the guinea pigs for the Wonders program, a new version of Treasures. And so each week they have new vocabulary words that they read about in the stories that they're working on with fluency and comprehension. And these are just the words that they go through these, and it reminds them of what they're supposed to be doing and learning. This slide I took because I was very interested to see in a second grade classroom that there was still the alphabet and the way letters should be written printed. I also have noticed that every time he sets them free to do their own writing assignment and final project, he always says, "Now what should your final draft look like? What kind of writing should we be having? If you don't have the correct alphabet writing, I am sending you back." So it's an important thing for children to continue to learn this alphabet writing. This slide shows they have vocabulary words each week, and this slide shows the vocabulary words. They have pictures that match them, and each Monday they go through and they put sticky notes to help them remind them what they are, some of their ideas like discover, what you would discover in a backyard, sort of things like that are listed up there. So if they ever need to go back, they can notice what the vocabulary words are, and it's just a good reference if they're going to use it in a paper or if they're reading it and they can't remember what it is. Classroom technologies. This is a screenshot of an app that helps children learn how to add and subtract step by step. It'll tell you if you get the correct answer or the wrong answer and have you fix it. This next app is a reading app, and it will help young readers go through word by word of what they are reading or even have the story read to them. This is me working with the document cam. A document cam can help you project anything that you want children to see, may it be a worksheet or a story. This app will help you to learn countries and geography, anything in the world, and it's very helpful. This next one is me using the smartboard. A smartboard is useful for pretty much anything. You're able to write on it, so it's good to work through math problems on it, or to just write notes, or maybe even revise a specific text. But there are many classroom technologies that you can use, and they're all very helpful.